till they get punched in the face. Mike Tyson is considered one of the world's most dangerous boxers of all time during his prime. The former undisputed world heavyweight champion dominated the ring for several years. However, despite his fearsome reputation, ring with him. Unfortunately, most of them learned the hard way and got destroyed by Mike Tyson. In this video, we've compiled some of the best moments in Mike Tyson's career when his cocky opponents got destroyed and humbled by the great Iron Mike in the person of Buster Mathis Jr. in December 1995. Buster Mathis Jr. is the son of former boxer Buster Mathis, and he has built a reputation for himself, coming into this bout with a clean record of 20-0. Before the fight, Buster Mathis Jr. was so confident that he would defeat Tyson, and he repeatedly dismissed him as a threat.
You know he's coming with left hooks, he's coming out wide, he's coming out swinging hard, coming out fast. I gotta do the same thing. I gotta bring it to Mike. Like I said, Mike not gonna get into my mind. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to beat Mike Tyson, plain and simple. I'm not afraid. For every action, there's a reaction. So everybody know how Mike Tyson's gonna act November 4th. So it's up to me how I'm going to react. Well, I ain't gonna tell you.
Help the public understand, I mean, you're a young fighter at age 25 with 20 fights under your belt, but what should give the public confidence that you really can give Mike Tyson a good fight?
Well, you know, I'm very confident, you know, and when I'm going there to fight Mike Tyson, I know what Mike knows. We're from the school of D'Amato, and my father was trained under D'Amato, Ferriello, was trained under D'Amato, so I know what Mike Tyson's going to do. Now it's up to me what I'm going to do. He's underestimated me, and I love when people underestimate.
And this won't be an 89-second bout against Mike Tyson on November 4th?
I am no McNeely, I'm Buster Mathis, and I can bring it to him.
And a referee in charge, drink cappuccino. Good evening, gentlemen. You were both given your instructions. Protect your side at all times. Touch gloves.
To his credit, Mathis was a tough opponent. He prevented Tyson from unloading his power shots in the first 2 rounds by fighting in a close range.
We'll see what happens when he gets hit, though.
Body punches. There's a shot by Mike Tyson with the left.
You know what Buster said? I have to...
Tyson misses again with the left.
From the southpaw stand.
Then he comes with the right.
Punch combination. Behind the jab.
Whoa. Tyson missing twice with the right.
However, in the final minute of round 3, Tyson managed to create an opening and landed successive right uppercuts that dropped Mathis to the canvas.
He stepped back and did it again. Stepped off and around and ripped that uppercut to where Mathis was ducking right into it. 9, 10. He didn't beat the...
As you know, I made the move and I caught him. And I tried to catch him again. Then I caught him off top of the head again. Then there's another one. Just glanced and really didn't hit him as hard as I anticipated.
I heard Tyson say that's exactly using that jab. As a boxer, I mean.
In the second meeting, it was the opposite. Tillman got 1 and 2 in the bank and then began to crumble upon feeling Mike's power toward the end. Again, 2 rounds to 1.
It's entitled. In this, he's trying to force the action. Tyson, aggressive. Posted everywhere. Didn't come until the 3rd round. So little scoring, no boxing scoring. Aggressive.
Many felt the aggressive Tyson had done enough to win the bout against the defensively savvy Tillman, including the majority of the crowd in Vegas who loudly booed the 4-1 judge's decision.
The winner in the heavyweight division and an established member of the 1984 Olympic team from Los Angeles, California, in the red corner,
His blood boiling, Tyson left the ring, walked out of the venue, and, with his hands still taped, began pummeling.
Mike Tyson's first defense was against Olympic gold medalist Tyrell Biggs in October 1987. Both fighters came into the bout with an undefeated record. Tyson was at the peak of his career with a professional record of 31-0, while Biggs had a record of 15-0. However, Biggs was confident that he could defeat Tyson ahead of their showdown. After all, he had won the gold medal in the 1984 Olympics, the same boxing team for which Tyson had failed to qualify.
And as good as I am, I know that I know how good I am. And for me to have been criticized and the whole shot, I mean, I owe it to myself to go out there and beat Michael Tyson like I am his dad. He's made for me, Tyson. I owe it to myself to go out there and beat this fella and be called the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
3 questions.
The opening round began with Biggs working the jab from a distance and using a lot of movement to avoid Tyson's attack. However, Tyson kept coming forward, and as the round progressed, Biggs was forced to abandon his initial game plan. Tyson continued to increase the pressure and pound away with hooks and right hands.
Can Tyson neutralize the jab? See, same thing. 1-2. And he throws. And there's a huge.
With 30 seconds left in round 7, Tyson connected with a left hook that sent the challenger stumbling backward. Biggs was able to get up, but Tyson continued his assault, sending Biggs reeling to the canvas with a left hook.
And 10 seconds to go in a round. There's a left hand. He's down again. It's over. It's all over. And it wasn't even close. Here's the final knockdown now. No, I think it's the power and the fact that Mike Tyson actually won.
The winner, still the undefeated, undisputed champion of the world, Mike Tyson!
Started wailing on Frazier from the opening bell.
Middle 4-point scoring system if the rounds wind.
Less than 20 seconds into the fight, Iron Mike landed 2 explosive uppercuts that were quickly followed by a brutal one, 2 combination that knocked Frazier out cold.
And Marvis is hurt. Frazier is down. Joe Cortez moves into.
The challenger crumpled to the canvas lifeless. The only thing preventing him from being completely splayed out was the corner stanchion.
Too much the jab back. Marvis up into the corner. A second jab kept him there for those right uppercuts.
Tyson actually rushed over out of concern when referee Joe Cortez waved for medical personnel to help Frazier.
I use the fear to reflect it on my opponent, because fear I use as my friend. It's my friend. If I don't have it, I don't fight.
Almost 7 years after their first meeting. Bruno was ranked as one of the best heavyweights in the world and was known for his exceptional punching power. However, he could not match Tyson's power in their first meeting.
Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele.
Regardless, he claimed that he was better than Tyson and promised to knock him out in their rematch.
Quite simple. A guy from England is coming to whip his ass. It's quite simple. Myself knocking out Mike Tyson spectacularly, knocking him out. There's no way he just has to come straight at me all the time. Straight at me. But it'd be like running into a wall all the time. That was then, this is now. I'm the champ now, the WBC champ, and he's going to try and take it off me, but he's only going to get a look at it because his time is gone. Very much a fighter, you know. I mean, I've been an underdog all of my life, and I've been up to the mountains 4 times, and this is my time, this is Bruno's time. Tyson's had his time, you know. He's made his money. I'm going to do him a favor and knock him out right into Don King's lap.
Well, Frank, at age 34, why should we suspect things would be different 7 years later?
Well, just turn up on Saturday the 16th of March and you'll see how things are going to be different. I'm going to knock him right into Don King's lap. Quite simple. Not being flash, not being cocky. I've got a family to support. 3.
You
a beautiful wife. Sorry?
You flatly predict a knockout then?
Knockout right into Don King's lap. Was in his, well, he is in his grave now, and you can see all them amateurs and them terrible people behind him. He'll be turning in his grave, you know what I mean? To have all them people shouting confidence, he must be lacking in something. But I want to knock him out so good into Don King's lap and wipe him off the map because he's bad for boxing, and his people are bad for boxing.
Mike, if he goes right here, I'm not going to call it low, all right? Now, you've already had your instruction. This is for the championship of the world. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions, Mr. Tyson?
From the moment both fighters stepped inside the ring, fear was boldly written all over Bruno's face. Tyson saw this and immediately went for the attack after the opening bell, opening a cut above Bruno's left eye in the opening round.
You can't fix a chin that was never great to begin with.
A left hook by Tyson, but Bruno comes.
Yeah, you got no water, that's fine.
Here you see where Tyson wobbles him with a big right hand, right on the button. Now you wonder if that was...
Tyson continued to dominate the fight with vicious combinations that landed clean.
Oh, a left hook by Mike Tyson, flush on the face of Frank Bruno, another left. And
Then, in round 3, he unloaded a flurry of unanswered punches that forced the referee to step in and stop the fight.
Down goes Bruno into the ropes. And it is all over. It is all over here in round 3. Mike Tyson is champion again.
And that is it. Mike Tyson is back. The Tyson era has begun.
I told you Frank Bruno had no chance because those absolutes Mike hits with both hands. He's got a good...
You know what I do? I put people in body bags when I'm right. So we know what's going to happen.
And to all the people who want to make deals with Mike, I would suggest that you just hold on, to the deal because you might lose a lot of money. So just hold on a little bit longer.
And I know you guys don't think he's going to be. I know you don't think that. Regardless of my layoff, I know no one believes that.
I've been in training a long time and I've been waiting for this opportunity all my life, and I know some of you probably don't know me, but then the ones of you that does know that I come to fight.
My man beef, and we heard this 15 years I've been doing this, we've been hearing this from different guys. We'll see.
On January 16th, 1999, Tyson would face former IBF heavyweight champion Francois Botha. Despite his long layoff, Tyson was correct about his chances of collecting a victory over Botha by way of knockout. "12 seconds before the end of the 5th round, Tyson was able to land a short right hand that dropped Botha to the canvas. Botha twice attempted to get up and was nearly able to answer Steele's count at 9, but he went right back down, and Steele stopped the fight at 2 minutes and 59 seconds, and Tyson was awarded the knockout victory.
That's what happens when you got a great puncher. That's all it takes. Was he lucky? Well, I picked him in 5.
And I was telling the ref, I said, ref, he's trying to break my arm.
It almost looked like you were trying to break his arm there.
No, he got rough with me, so I got rough back.
Can't remember everything I said to him, but I was trying to psych him out, tell him, everybody's watching you. You gotta start fighting because you're losing.
I did as much as he could tell me. I did as much as I could do, that he told me. And I'll get better. I just have to go, listen, I was laid off for 2 years. What do you expect? We're working on it. We'll get better. It's just the first fight.
I just walked into the punch. Mike threw a punch, and we all know Mike got a lot of power. He's probably one of the hardest hitters in boxing, and I just walked into the punch, a punch that you don't see, and that's a punch that hit.
Mike Tyson. Holmes was one of the most dominant heavyweights in the 1970s and 1980s. He became a world champion in 1987 and went on to successfully defend his title 20 times, including a stoppage win over former world champion Muhammad Ali in 1980.
Much come to grips with when Angelo Dundee wants to stop the fight.
However, following 2 controversial losses to Michael Spinks, Holmes retired briefly in 1986. The outspoken former champion promised several times before the fight that he would knock Tyson out.
A few things that we have to work out yet, but it's a deal. I'm ready to go in there with Mike sometime January, whatever day they want, and hope it's going to be on HBO because I want the world to be able to see it. And out of this fight, I hope it's such thing as fairness. Last time I didn't get it, and I complained about it. The world's seen it. Now I hope once they see it once more, it's fairness. I'm going to knock this guy out. Tyson makes a lot of mistakes, and if he fights me dirty, that's what kind of fight it's going to be all night. Because I didn't see a class of fight. I didn't see a guy that with class in there tonight. I seen a guy that throws elbows. I seen a guy that throws butts. I seen a guy that hits after the bell. I've seen all of this in Mike Tyson. I didn't see a gentleman in there. If they want to make him out of a beast that he's claimed to be, he's going to be in there with a beast. I'm an experienced professional fighter. I am no kid. I do not play. So if he wants to fight any way he wants to fight, I am capable of fighting any way anybody want to fight.
Everybody's...
And thing about it, after this fight, people are saying, Larry Holmes, why? They won't say that anymore after this because I know what I'm doing.
Let me ask you...
But for Tyson, the fight against Holmes was a more personal business. Tyson wanted to avenge Holmes' victory against his greatest idol, Muhammad Ali, who was also a guest of honor ringside before the bout.
Obey my commands at all times. Any questions? All right, shake hands. Good luck to both of you. All right,
From the opening round, Holmes found it difficult to keep up the pace with a much faster and stronger Tyson. The young champion dominated the early rounds, using his aggressive style to put Holmes in trouble. However, in round 4, the former champion came out bouncing on his feet and connected with multiple jabs. But this didn't last long as Tyson caught him with a big right hand that sent him bouncing off the canvas.
Down goes Larry Holmes for one of the few times in his career. Boy, oh boy, look at that.
Holmes climbed to his feet, but Tyson dropped him 2 more times, giving him the only stoppage loss of his career.
With the left hand, the right hand, digs to the body, goes to throw right hand, gets split with a big right hand. He won't get up from this one.